the Millionaire hot seat tonight. We've got the $1 million, got the hot seat, got the 6 contestants, and a wonderful audience this evening. Great to see everybody here. Let's change someone's life for the better and meet our contestants tonight. In seat number 1, we have, well, for the first time, Nat Flint appeared on TV. She was caught on camera picking her nose. Oh, no. As a policeman, Vincent Green-Gibson crashed 2 patrol cars and fired at an unarmed dog. Tom Barclay once lost a bet in a game of Monopoly. He had to get a mohawk. Radchenko wants to travel across America and dance at every honky-tonk in the country. The first time Anthony Turbill went skiing, he got lost and accidentally went down a mogul run. And after visiting Sri Lanka, Michelle Verstanka wants to volunteer in developing countries. Joining us now. Come on, Nat, let's go. Hello, Nat Flint. Welcome to the show from Diamond Creek in Victoria. Chris Hoskie is your mum. Hi, Chris.
Yep. Hi, Eddie.
How are you?
Well, thank you.
That's great to have you. Roger Flint is your husband. Been married for 12 years. 3 kids, Molly 11, Charlie 8 and Oscar 2.
Yep.
Tell me about your TV debut on Romper Room.
I had a very short haircut. My mum cut it off because it used to get knotted. I wasn't allowed to wear a skirt because I used to lift it up behind me before I sat down.
How old were you at this stage?
5.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 21, but anyway, 5.
And, yeah, the cameraman did a nice close-up of me right as I was picking my nose. Yeah.
Was that horrible for you, Chris?
Well, yeah, embarrassing.
Embarrassing. Romper Room. I didn't mind Romper Room, except they never said hello to Eddie when they had that magic mirror.
They never said hello, Natalie.
No, Natalie's no Eddie. It was always Matthew or Mark or Peter or something like that.
That's right.
Yeah. Anyway, Nat, we're on TV now.
Okay.
Don't pick your nose,
I promise I won't.
All right. You have been working with international students?
Yes, I have in the past, yes.
Yeah, what did you do?
I looked after international enrolments, students coming out from China and Russia and Germany to study out here. So
and more importantly, you're a trivia host with Fame Trivia. Tell me about that.
Well, I've been hosting with them now for 10 years in Sydney and Melbourne.
What do you do?
Well, I go to the various pubs, and I have 2 pubs that I work at locally in Melbourne. And,
which ones? Give them a plug.
West Meadows Tavern in West Meadows.
I know the old West Meadows Tavern. Used to be called the old Broady Hotel.
Right, and Era Cafe and Bar in Eltham.
Good on you. And how many nights a week do you do the
Just
trivia?
the 2 nights.
Packed houses all the time?
Pretty much.
Jeez, good on you, Nat. Well done. Now, 15 questions will get you $1 million. I asked the questions here tonight. What's the best question you've ever asked?
I have had a funny one before, which is if a Vietnamese man is holding his dong, what is he holding?
His money?
He is holding his money.
Ah, there you go. Thank goodness for that. All right, Nat, let's play hot seat. Go, come on. For $100. Which of these is the standard unit of frequency in the International System of Units? A. X, B. Panes, C. Pounds, D. Hertz. Standard unit of frequency. There it is. It's right there in front of you, Nat. You're still thinking that the Vietnamese man's not sweet. Correct for $100. $200. Founded in 1892, an American fashion brand is Abercrombie and what? The Fitch, C. Hospital, D. Abercrombie and Fitch is correct for $200. 300. Ikebana is the Japanese art project. A. Flowers, B. Bushes, C. relax. You're going to go well. 12 questions for $1 million. We'll do it right after the break in the hot seat. Green-Gibson is in the hot seat. Let's go, Vince. $500 question. The 1984 movie Caravan of Courage, Ewok Adventure, is based on a story by A. Martin Scorsese, B. Sophia, C. George Lucas, D. Winnie Baker.
I think it's George Lucas, but I'm not going to pass it. I'm going to say C.
C. Locked in. George Lucas is correct for $500. $1,000. Also known as visa, which of these is a type of flower made from ground cherries? A. Camel, B. Stone, C. Gram, D. Ounce. 10.
Pass.
You can pass. 6.
Stone, B.
B. Stone. Locked in. It's correct.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, the word gram comes from an early Latin term for grain.
Thanks.
See you, Vince.
Thanks.
Thanks, mate. All the best. Hello, Tom. You were so happy when you locked that in, weren't you?
Absolutely.
You
yeah,
had no idea,
clue.
did you?
No clue at
No
all.
clue. Doesn't matter. Don't have to worry about it. Put it out of your mind. Tom Barclay from Indooroopilly in Queensland is a 21-year-old economics student at the University of Queensland. And he started early at uni.
Yeah, started uni when I was 16 because I basically didn't really do grade 1, just had a week there and then moved up to grade 2. So, yeah, moved from Cairns to Brisbane.
What
And
was it like going to university at 16 years of age?
a lot of quiet nights.
Yeah.
Everyone was out and I was...
It's the 2 years being before you get your licence.
yeah, 2 years before I could do anything really, but I
And
wasn't
all
too
happening
bad.
now for you.
Yeah.
Good stuff. David's your brother. G'day, Dave.
G'day, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Good to have you here, mate. All right, you ready to go for $1,000?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go, Tom. Cauterize a wound is to do what? A. Bandage, B. Wash, C. Burn, D. Cause.
It's to heat it up to sterilise it. So I'm going to go C.
Plug in burn. That's right for $1,000. What's going to happen after you get your economics degree?
Oh, hopefully work as an economist with the federal government, but see how that goes.
See how you go. I like this. I like your work ethic. During your first year of university, you forgot to write an entire semester of articles for a journalism course. You wrote 23 pieces, totalling 12,000 words in a night.
Yeah,
That's a lot of writing.
It was an interesting night. Yeah, just basically closed the door, got some coffee, and realised, well, it had to be done by tomorrow, so got into it. And
12,000 words.
it was a
How many
long
stories
night.
was it?
It was about 23 because I had to do about 2 stories a week.
Yeah.
And they were reasonably short, so it wasn't too bad, but
How'd you go?
just scraped through.
You passed it. And what about when you lost the Monopoly game? What happened then?
Yeah, so I was pretty confident in this Monopoly game because this was when I was at uni and was underage, so I didn't really have a lot else to do. So made a bet with a girl who I've now been dating for about 3.5 years, and she won, and I now had a mohawk for about for about 6 weeks.
You don't look like the Mohawk type of guy.
No, definitely not. But it was funny having people be a little bit scared of me.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Good stuff. And I hope you got plenty of photos.
Yeah.
And what's your girlfriend's name?
Lauren.
Good on you, mate, for 3.5 years. Was that the turning point in the relationship, was it? Or?
It was actually before we started dating, so I think she waited for the hair to grow out, and then...
Then it all happened again. $1,500. Good luck, Tom. Which of these English words is incorrectly spelled? A. Accommodate. B. Broccoli. C. Czar. D. Misspelled.
It's misspelled. I'm gonna go with A. Accommodate. 2 minutes.
Lock in A. Accommodate. Correct for $1,500. Yep. Hit it right in the head there. 2 C's, 2 M's. And a trick to remember, the word is the phrase. The word is large enough to accommodate both 2 C's and 2 M's. There you go. Good on you, Tom. Travelling beautifully. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're playing for $250,000 in the hot seat tonight. Is in the chair from Indooroopilly in Queensland, wants to work for the federal government, studying economics at University of Queensland for $2,500. Tom, here it comes. Right. The Marquess of Queensberry rules are a code of rules for which sport? A. Darts. B. Boxing. C. Snooker. D. Fencing.
Not sure if I have any idea here. I think I might pass.
See you later, Tom. Bye. Hello, Sue. Welcome to the show. Sue Radchenko is a retired police officer, 37 years on the job.
2 months and 19 days.
Oh, who's counting? 65 years of age from Cheltenham, Victoria. Corrine is your friend at the back there. Hi, Corrine. Great to have you on the show. Kids, Evan, 36, Leon, 34, Sam, 31, 2 grandsons, and things are going well. Tell me about 37 years as a police officer in Victoria.
It's a long time. You get less murder, don't you?
Yeah, well, you would have probably put a few in for that too.
Yeah, like any job, it's had its good times, its bad times. Most of them have been really good. I've been really lucky in that I haven't been on the street a lot and having to deal with a lot of bad guys. I had a lot to do with teaching road safety to school children, which was all sort of police-based. And the last few years have just been quietening down. So I retired in November 2013.
Well done. Well, let's crank it up now and give you $250,000, Sue. The Marquess of Queensberry rules are a code of rules for which sport? Darts, boxing, snooker, fencing.
I haven't got a clue. I know my boys play darts, they play snooker, so they know about it. It's one of them. Fencing, I don't think that's big in Queensland. Boxing, you know what? Because my boys were big on
Marquess of Queensberry rules. 5 seconds.
I'll go darts, lock in A.
Lock in A, darts. Those in Queensland, Queensbury.
Oh, Queensbury.
Yeah, Marquess of Queensbury. Now, these were the rules that were set up to organise boxing.
Oh.
Boxing, yeah. First published in 1867, the rules include many of the elements of modern boxing, including 3-minute rounds, the dimensions of the boxing ring, etc., etc. The bare knuckles in those days. Later on, they put the gloves on. So I'm sorry about that, Sue.
Here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, well, you did that, I hope. I had a good time.
I did indeed.
Thanks, Sue. Good on you. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Hello, Anthony.
Hey, Eddie.
Good to have you.
Cheers, mate.
Do you know that one, the Marquess of Queensberry?
Yeah, I knew that one.
Yeah. Anthony Turbill from Glenelg South in South Australia, 41 years of age, an Export Administration Bachelor of Business student.
Yep, that's
You've
it.
gone back to uni, have you?
Yeah, I thought I'd start learning again. Always wanted to go to uni, so never too late.
Yeah. What were you doing beforehand?
I'm still working, so just doing exports for a wine company
Yeah. Which one? Give it a plug.
called Ostwine. Mm-hmm. So like a brokerage, so we sell all wine from all around Australia and
Good on you,
export
Anthony.
around the world.
Jasmine's your girlfriend. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, Eddie.
Welcome to the show. Been together for 4 years. You ready for $2,500 worth of question?
I'm ready.
Go. Which of these is one of the 5 reaction emojis introduced to Facebook in February 2016? A. Wow. B. Yuck. C. No way. D. Fully sick.
Well, I'm going to say wow, because I didn't think I'd know the question at the start, but I'm pretty sure it's A, Eddie, you know.
Look at A. Wow. Wow is correct for $2,500. The other 4 are love, ha ha, sad and angry, offering alternatives to the basic like button. There you go. $4,000 question. PK is the main character in a best-selling novel by which author? A. Miles Franklin. B. Thomas Keneally. C. Colin McCulloch. D. Bryce Courtney.
Well, I only know one author there, and that'd be Bryce Courtney. And, well, I don't think there's many enough, so let's just go for D. I'll pick D.
Bryce Courtney's locked in. Don't know the other three?
No, not really. Oh, Colin McCulloch maybe, but Bryce Courtney's a pretty well-known author.
Yeah, well, they're all, in fact, all four of them are very well-known authors, but you picked the right one. Bryce Courtney's correct. 4,000.
Power of One, possibly?
Power of One is exactly it. PK is...
Yeah, I thought I knew it from somewhere.
Yeah, in fact, it's the character based on the author's life.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Bryce Courtney, the hardships he endured growing up in South Africa. You know the other great claim to fame for Bryce Courtney?
No.
He was the bloke who invented Louis the Fly.
Oh, there you go.
In the Martinets. Yeah, he came up with the idea. He was in advertising in those days. He was going to pitch some ideas, had no idea, and he came up with the back of a cab. Became one of our most enduring commercials to this very day.
Yeah, definitely.
5 questions to go for $100,000. We'll do it right after the break in the hot seat. Welcome back to the Millionaire Hot Seat. Let's go. Anthony Turbill from South Australia, from Glenelg. 5 questions to go for 100 grand. Let's do it for 6,000. The skeleton of champion racehorse Vale is in the collection of a museum in which city? A. Wellington, B. Melbourne, C. Sydney, D. Canberra.
Well,
The skeleton.
thinking Melbourne Cup, but he was New Zealand, wasn't he? It's either A or B. Look, let's lock in A.
Lock in A. Where'd that come from?
Oh, he's a New Zealand horse, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So I thought, well, ship him home, you know?
Yeah. You can go and see Farlap in the Melbourne Museum.
Oh, there you go. Oh, the heart's in Melbourne.
The heart is in Canberra.
Okay.
His hide is in Melbourne. And his skeleton is in Wellington for 6,000.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, Farlap, he's working hard still, isn't he? He's in 3 places at once.
He's everywhere.
Anthony going beautifully. 4 questions to go. 4 contestants. $100,000. Tom, you can win 10 grand. Nat, you can win 20. We haven't seen Michelle yet, but Michelle, you could get up here for 50,000. Anthony, 100 grand for you. Let's play.
Okay.
Which company produces the Xperia range of smartphones? A. Samsung, B. Sony, C. Microsoft, D. BlackBerry.
Well, I happen to have one, so that'd be B, so...
Oh, there you go. Lock it in. That's
luck
handy.
there.
Correct for $10,000. That's paid itself off, hasn't it? Tom, I think you're out of business, buddy. No, where you going? Stay there, mate. You don't have to leave the building or anything, mate. What do you think? I'm going to throw you out the door. Sit there and relax and enjoy. Anthony, for $20,000.
Yep.
Topping Forbes' list of the highest paid TV actresses in 2015 was Sophia Vergara and which other actress? A. Juliana Margulies, B. Kaylee Cuoco, C. Amy Poehler, D. Ellen Pompeo.
Well, I know Big Bang Theory is pretty popular. I'm not sure about the other ones, so I reckon I'd go for B on that one.
Kaylee, lock it in.
Ooh. Ellen Pompeo, actress. Yeah, go B.
Lock in B. It's correct for $20,000. Yeah. Cuoco plays Penny in the TV series The Big Bang Theory, which you see here on the 9 Network, of course. Reportedly earns $1 million an episode, does 28 and a bit episodes a year, so whacks the lazy $28.5 million in her pocket each year.
Good gig.
It's a good gig if you can get it, that's for sure. Nat, I think that's the end of you as well, which means, Michelle, we may see you for 1 question for $50,000. How you feeling?
All right.
Oh, okay. I thought you were getting a bit excited over there. You're getting all flushed and you're waving, you know, giving yourself
Just
some
got a lot of
air.
energy.
You know, all that going. Yeah. Good on you. Anthony, you're in the hot seat though. Get this right, I'll give you $1,000.
Sounds good to me.
Here it comes. Clearly visible from the air, the Nazca lines are an ancient group of giant abstract designs located where? A, Egypt, B, Honduras, C, Iran, D, Peru.
It's not Egypt. It's not Iran. Honduras or Peru. Definitely sounds South American. I think I'll go with Peru.
Lock it in?
Lock it in, D.
It's in. Michelle, you must come back and visit us sometime.
No worries.
Because Peru was correct for 50,000. Yeah, the lines were created by pre-Incan civilizations in ancient Peru, include representations of birds, animals and geometric patterns. No one knows quite why, but they're there. Yeah. Hey, Anthony, 6 in a row. You deserve to be here, mate. You won $1,000.
Thank you, Eddie.
Great job. Next question after our news break is for 100,000 cash. Anthony's in the hot seat for $100,000 cash. Anthony Turbill from Glenelg in South Australia. What would you do with 100,000?
Well, probably need a new car. Little buzz box is getting a bit old.
Yeah.
I've always wanted to go back to Southeast Asia, go back to Cambodia and visit a school that I visited there back in 2005.
Yeah.
Give them a little bit of money, a bit of support. You know, I always said I'd do that if ever I came into some money.
Okay.
Rest would probably go on a house.
Good stuff. What about you're doing your Bachelor of Business at the moment? Would it help you get your next stage of life in employment?
Oh, eventually, but I'm only 2 units in, so it's still a fair way to go.
All right, keep going. Jasmine's your girlfriend. Hi, Jasmine.
Hi, mate. How you
How
going?
are you feeling?
Good. Excited.
Excited?
Yeah.
Confident?
Yeah.
Let's go for it. For $100,000, Anthony. In 1892, George Sampson patented an early version of what device? A, clothes dryer, B, vacuum cleaner, C, lawnmower, D, sewing machine.
Got no idea on this one.
George Sampson. An early version
Vacuum
of
cleaner
what?
was Hoover. Victor lawnmower sounds... Sewing machine or clothes dryer. It's a total guess. Let's go with A, lock in A, clothes dryer.
Lock in A, total guess. So you reckon Hoover was the vacuum cleaner?
Yep.
Victor was the lawnmower?
Yep.
What do you reckon for sewing machine?
Yeah, I don't know.
Singer?
Singer.
Maybe,
Yeah.
maybe.
I reckon Singer would probably look like the sewing machine.
So you're feeling more confident?
Well, yeah, elimination.
You should. You've just won $100,000. Unbelievable. Congratulations, mate. Yeah. Hey, well done, big man. How about that? Yeah. The first electric clothes dryer available from 1915 wasn't until 1938 it became feasible for the general public to afford them. Early forms of tumble dryer in the late 1800s were metal drums heated by a stove. Doesn't matter.
Wow.
Your favourite bloke in the world is George Sampson.
Could say I cleaned up.
You cleaned up. No, we won't tumble into that one, will we? Doesn't matter. Go buy a new clothes dryer, buy a new car, go and have a great holiday, enjoy the rest of your life. Congratulations to you guys. Anthony Turbill from Glenelg in South Australia just pocketed $100,000. See you next time in the Millionaire Hot Seat. Good night.